So family channels have been on YouTube for quite some time now. Most of them are fine, however, some of them have some, I guess you can say, questionable content. I mean, not as questionable as like WoollyTube or, but just some cringy content. And now, what I don't understand is how some of these have so many supporters. And yeah, I know these videos are aimed towards kids, but when I was 8 years old, I would have found it just as awkward. Justameerah is a family channel that's been on the site since 2014, and when you watch her, you just get this obnoxious vibe. I just can't explain what it is. Justameerah is basically just like Colin's Key on steroids. She screams a lot, that's basically it. So basically put Colin's Key, morgues, and turn the outcome into a female, and Justameerah is what you get. Alright, so when you go to her channel, you're greeted by her about page that has something that I'll never understand. Why is she so close to 1 billion channel views? Something that I find hilarious is I go to her featured channels bar, right? I find this guy called Paul, and his channel banner is just pasta. The funny thing is, I can't even tell if this is ironic or not, because I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. So without further ado, let's just take a look at Justameerah's horrific content, if you can really call this content. So let's watch her most recent video.
Going to be horrific. That's what Paul says. Right, Paul?
That's right. The most horrific slime I've ever made.
Oh. Yeah, this is a cry for help. Somebody please help Paul.
I mean, he does pretty bad slime. I imagine how this one's gonna be.
Yeah, I want to know how you make these slimes. Guys, comment down below if you want to see how Paul makes the slimes, because they are disgusting. Like, you have a talent, Paul. You have a talent.
Thank you.
I don't know how, but he makes them stink.
But yeah.
I'm kind of starting to get the idea that Justameerah thinks Paul's slime is disgusting.
Alright, so Paul, give us the horrific slime. But before we do that, let's do the subscribe button challenge. I want you guys to turn around 2 times. 1, 2. And if you are laying down on a bed, just like roll over. But don't roll over too much if you're on a bed, because I don't want you to fall off. But anyways, turn around 2 times, and then press the like button and the subscribe button. And I'll give you 10 seconds. Guys, ready? 10, 9, 8.
Oh, so this is how you stretch a video to 20 minutes. Thanks, Ameerah. I'll try to use these methods. I guess since we're exchanging ideas now, one method that I like to use is putting a black screen at the end of the video for 5 to 10 minutes. Obviously, I'm not gonna watch the entire video because that would just be insane. Watching more than 5 minutes of Justameerah on its own is already hard enough. But yeah, screw Ameerah. I just want to take a look at Paul's videos. Hold on, do all of these titles end with the word challenge? Yeah, I'm not joking. 99% of these are challenges.
Today, we got a pool right here. And guess what we gotta do with that pool?
Guess. Put water in it?
No, water's too basic.
That's not what you do with pools. I mean, you do, but I mean, he's right. That's basic.
We're gonna fill it up with, wait for it. I'm pretty sure you know from the title. We're gonna fill it up with glue. Let's do this.
Yeah, as I said earlier, this is a cry for help. Hashtag save Paul in the comments.
I have a pretty good idea. Why don't we play in the pool, because I think it's fun.
I can't even go.
I wonder if Ameerah's mom and Paul actually want to be in these videos. They must get paid outrageous amounts to appear in these every week. Anyway, I decided to get my friend Ivery on the channel to give his thoughts about Justameerah. If you enjoy his part, his channel is going to be linked in the description, and yeah, take it away.
Okay, so real quick, before I get into my part, I just wanted to say a big thanks to Lieutenant Trivic for having me on here. And, basically what I'm trying to say here is Justameerah is kind of big gay. Seriously, like, Justameerah, her channel is like the definition of like a candy store in a bad way. Like, there's like way too much going on. It's like somebody got high and was like, you know what, this will make amazing channel art. And that's basically the story of how her channel got created. Looking at her thumbnails, you can clearly tell her channel is for adults only. Like, you can clearly tell it's for adults only. Like, no, it's not monetized for kids. No. Monetized for kids who? No, it's monetized for adults. It's not like totally her audience is aimed towards young people who don't have brain cells and can't think for themselves. Anyways, I'll pop up some examples up on screen real quick. But all in all, again, It's like somebody walked into a candy store, got high, and said this would be great channel art. Anyways, I'll end it there. Big thanks to Lieutenant Trivic for having me on here. I really appreciate it. Also, sub to my YouTube channel. And, yeah, with all of that being said, make sure you wear a mask. Make sure you're staying safe. And, yeah, have a good one.
So that's about where I'm gonna have to wrap up the video. I didn't want it to get too long or else the topic would get bland, so yeah. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to Ivery, maybe even subscribe to me, and yeah, peace.